Hi everyone, it's Sunday, February 12th, and Joey and Andrew just left to go bowling for a couple hours, so while they're gone, I'm trying to get as much done as possible because I've kind of been sick in bed all day yesterday, and technically I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but you know, as a gardener, there's a lot of stuff that we need to get done, and since we're busy during the week, the weekend is usually the best time to get stuff done, and since we have a relatively nice day today, there's at least some things I want to take care of today, and then I'll spend the rest of the day back in bed. So anyways, let me flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm up to. Okay, so for starters, I pulled everything out of the greenhouse, and this was a pleasant surprise because I kind of forgot all about this. This is like, I think this is the Chinese yodfa, which is kind of like a broccolini, and I had it hidden in a plant behind the citrus, so I just totally forgot about it, but now that'll be nice, so I'll be able to harvest that and put it in a stir fry later today. But here is all the other stuff I pulled out of the greenhouse. As you can see, my Meyer lemon has not been liking these dropping temperatures. I mean, the yellowing leaves and all the other leaves that fell off are a great indication of just how finicky this plant is. But I know a lot of other people, like Brett, Lionheart, he had showed a lot of the frost damage that his Meyer lemon had taken over in the UK as well, so I'm not really surprised. Everybody else, though, has been doing well, including my Rio red grapefruit, and oh my gosh, look at the color of my fruits. I mean, you couldn't really tell inside my greenhouse, but now that I'm outside. But the most amazing thing, though, oh my gosh, is the smell. I wish you guys could smell it. It has such a nice, strong, fragrant, fruity smell, so I'm excited. I think that March is usually when they're ripened, because they still don't have any give. They're pretty firm, but either way, I'm excited. I think I'm actually going to get to taste a ripe grapefruit this year. Granted, you see how small they are, but I believe that's pretty much how it goes until the grapefruit gets older, and they get bigger as you get older. So I think, hope. But anyhow, yeah, so that's exciting. This was my Cara. She is finally getting some new growth along her long stalk there, but still new growth, all little tips and everything, so she's been doing really well. And then my pink lemon plant, flowers and just nice healthy lush leaves. And let me turn her. And you saw all the flowers and the little baby lemons. I think I actually get some baby lemons. We'll see. I just want to see the fruit grow and see how pretty it is if they're like variegated like they're supposed to be. My blood orange has been doing well. I got rid of the aphids or whiteflies or whatever the heck they were that were on this. But I did notice there was I actually got some spider mites under here. I don't know if you could see. It's just really fine webbing down there. But so I started to spray it, but then I realized, you know what? I kind of need to. My best favorite way to deal with spider mites, and there's more so over here, is to just hose down my plants completely with the hose. That's like the most natural way I could think of, and that has actually worked really well for me in the past rather than using some type of spray. Here is my kumquat, my Meiwa kumquat. Sorry, it took me a minute to think of that, but look. I think this one's about right. It's like actually soft. And I don't know if there's a smell. Let me see. Yes, there is a little bit of a smell. Just a really fragrant floral kind of smell to me. And then all the other ones are, changing a bit color too. So that's really exciting. Yeah, you'd think that as I pulled these out, I would give myself walking room, huh? Hold on, let me squeeze you around. Okay. My Okitsu Satsuma did have a single leaf drop, but, or two, or three. Oh my goodness. You know, it's supposed to be one of the most cold hardy, but I don't know. Anyway, aside from that, there is still new growth. I got new growth there, new growth there. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But other than that, it's okay. Yeah, I already showed you the Meyer lemon, which, is this one even ready yet? Ooh, it's soft, soft. Yeah, it's almost ready, but I kind of need a few more to make my lemon meringue pie. So I'm just gonna leave that on there until I'm ready for it. I think that'll be fine. And then of course, look at the little blossoms. And last but not least, these are just all the other veggies and things that I pulled out. And remember this guy? Oh my goodness. It is soft. It is, let's see. I can't say I really smell anything from it though, which is weird because like the Rio Red grapefruit was really fragrant. But I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna pluck it today though and have a taste test because it feels like there's a lot of space in between the rind or the peel and the fruit inside. So, and it feels soft. So I'm gonna pluck that after I get done with what I'm doing. Those were my carrots in the long planter. Oh, also remember those things that I winter sowed? These guys were all winter sown back on January 22nd, and I can see inside. I don't know if you guys can or not. No, it's not going to zoom in. But anyways, I pretty much got little sprouts in everything, so that's kind of cool. Little sprouts popping up. Oh, there you can see that one. Little sprouts in there. And that was the one that was knocked down by a raccoon or whatever. You have my daikon in there, the sprout. And sprout in there as well. So yeah, thought that was pretty cool. And I did put something here, but I don't remember what. I swear I'm gonna get better at labeling things this year. Really. Okay, so now back to the job at hand. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is inside the greenhouse. Notice this nastiness right here? Gnats. I told you I've been dealing with gnats. I was not kidding. They, even with all the ones in the sticky traps, they are still all over the place, breeding and things. It's so gross. And I was getting tired of coming in here and trying to film, and they would be all up in my face and all that stuff. So I'm sorry if that's a bit too graphic for you guys, but I just really wanted you to understand what I was dealing with. So, and it's really crazy because it's not like I was overwatering my plants. In fact, I hardly water anything in here because, you know, it was just, it's not like it was super hot where the soil was drying out. So it was just all the moisture and the dankness in here, I suppose. I don't know. But anyhow, so I got those sticky traps and I put them in on Monday. So Monday the 6th. And I mean, I swear to God, they were pretty much all full by Tuesday, but yeah, so anyways, sick and tired of seeing them, so I decided to pull out all my plants today so that I can clean up this space anyways, because I have a bunch of new seedlings that I've been starting seeds inside the house, and I'm gonna try to get rid of as many gnats as possible before I bring those seedlings in here. So to do that, I am going to bug bomb my greenhouse. And I know there's probably some mixed opinions about that. I'm just using a standard Raid bug bomb that we would use for inside our house once a year. We always bug bomb once a year in our house. So I'm just gonna use a single smoke bomb, put it in here, and let it go, and hopefully that takes care of a lot of the gnats. And then after that, there is a powder that I use called Gnattrol, and that's just something that you add like a teaspoon per gallon of water, and it's basically BT, I think, so it kills the larvae of gnats. And but it only lasts like every 3 days, so I'm gonna have to kind of lightly water everything with that so it kills any larvae, and then after 3 days give another little watering in case there's any more after that. But that kind of stops the cycle, and I do know that that works because I've used it for my in-house plants when we had a big gnat problem inside the house, and that has pretty much gotten rid of everything down to maybe just a couple flyers here and there that we just take out with an electric fly swatter. But anyways, I'm leaving these in here because I'm gonna rip these plants out anyways. My daikon, it just got too warm in here because pretty much the temperature in here was kept warm for my citrus, and then I kind of forgot that, you know, certain things like daikon need the colder weather in order to grow. So everything just pretty much bolted and flowered out. But look how pretty these flowers are though. They're just so pretty. There's just a pretty purpley pink. So pretty. I almost want to leave them just for that, but nope, this is valuable real estate right here for growing. So I'm gonna put some, I think some lettuces, because there are a lot of lettuces that will sprout about kind of 60-degree temperature. So I think they might do better in here than the colder crops I was trying to grow. Or I was also thinking I could experiment and maybe throw some tomato seeds in here and just get a jump start for the season, because I did get a couple varieties that are meant for growing inside a polytunnel anyways, so maybe I'll do that. And yes, I'll be ripping out all these peas because it's just an unorganized jungle. And any plants I did get are not super healthy anyways. I mean, I got all these little sugar snaps, but they're like teeny tiny. I'm sorry, my phone does not want to focus. But yeah, so it was really cool to grow all of these. But oh, and then look at this over here, a broadbean. It's super crazy cool, crazy cool. But yeah, I'm gonna rip these all out and start over with a fresh crop and go for there. So yeah, originally that big tub was for tomatoes anyways, so I'm gonna plant tomatoes right in there. Tomatoes in there and some lettuces or something over here. So anyways, that is that. I'm just gonna sweep out this room and then start the bomb, and then exit stage left, and then I'll come back after that's all done. Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. I got my Raid Max. There's just some water in this, and then you set it in and just go. Okay, I heard it go off and then it like stopped. So Oh wait, no, it's definitely going. Okay, good. Just wanted to double check that. So as I turn these guys over, look at the bottoms. What exactly does that mean? Is that like a form of like how tomatoes get blossom end rot or something? Hey, if anybody knows, please tell me, because I would like to know. It's not under all of them, it's only under some of them, but that is bizarre. Oops. Yeah, even under the main one. Oh. Hey, if somebody could tell me what that is, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. A lot of the citrus has kind of been out here long enough for most of the water to dry off. I have removed a lot of the rice hulls that I was using as mulch because I wanted to take this opportunity to go ahead and give them some worm castings and some nutrients. And then rather than using rice hulls, I think I'm just going to use some of my my hay as mulch. I was just pretty much trying to get rid of anything that the gnats and the gnat eggs might have been in, because it would make no sense to bug bomb the greenhouse and then put all my plants back in and have more gnats just like spawn right away. So, you know, doing what I gotta do. Back in a few.
So what are you doing?
Okay, you guys. Whew, temperatures dropped quite a bit. Sun is gone. I am here with my son, Andrew, and he is going to join me in the taste testing of my very first Satsuma. So let me flip the camera around. Okay, so this little guy right here, see, feel, he's like, it's kind of soft, like you can feel like how the skin is separate from, it's soft enough, but it doesn't have any smell though. It's kind of weird. So here, I'll give you the camera and then you can, here we go. I guess I'll just try to pull it off. I don't know, I watch other people just kind of, oh!
Careful.
Oh my god!
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do.
Look at that! Look at it! Okay, so, wait, you want me to peel it or you want to peel it?
Do you want me to?
I
mean, my hands aren't washed, I was just doing yard work, so.
Okay. Okay, so it comes off pretty easily. Ooh, no, you can definitely smell. Okay, here. Really? Smell that. Can you smell it?
Citrusy.
That's totally, yeah. But before it was like there was no smell. Oh my gosh! Oh, you see the juice splash from that?
Yeah. So how many are you expecting off of that tree? Or little tiny plant?
Well, this is only the first year we've had it, so it just had one little fruit on it, and I probably should have pulled it off because you're supposed to wait till they're kind of older.
How long did that take to
So,
grow?
man, the fruit, the baby was on there probably around like April or something. And what are we now? We're in February. Yeah, it takes a long time. It's like 9 months for a baby, but okay. So here we go. Oh, it's so juicy! Like all the juice is just
Go ahead.
juicy.
Go ahead.
Oh my god!
Good night. Good night.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Isn't that crazy? It's like sweet
It's
and
better
juicy.
than a normal orange.
Yeah. See, I told you wanted to be a part of this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait, should we save some for your dad?
No.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, save some for him now.
This is so good. I try not to choke. On a scale from 1 to 10 in sweetness, it's probably like an 8.
Yeah, I was say 8.
An 8. Juiciness, definitely.
Oh yeah.
8.
Those are good.
Yeah, it was really good. I have to share it with your dad.
Yeah, I said. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me one more though.
You. Okay, there. We'll save this little bit for your dad. Okay, well there you guys have it. The very first taste test. My first harvest. February 12th. Yeah, okay. And then now I will get back to getting all these citrus back into the greenhouse. Well, got everything cleaned up back in my greenhouse. Pulled out all the green beans, peas, daikon that had flowered. My 2 little dwarf tomatoes are still hanging on. All the citrus is back in here. I just kind of switched around the Meyer lemon and my Rio red grapefruit because it seems like the Rio red grapefruit might do better by the wall in the cold, whereas the Meyer lemon staying in the middle might stay warmer. Everything else is in its same place pretty much. But yeah, this was the single Broadbean that I got. I've never had a Broadbean before. Just curious what's inside it. Let me see if I can. Okay, so this one little Broadbean. I just want to see what's inside it, if anything. Oh. So there is one bean inside. It looks like those little black things would have been 3 other beans, but I got one single little bean. That's so cool. It's so interesting. It's all like fluffy inside, almost like a bed of cotton. I wonder if it's edible. I don't know. Let's see. It was actually edible. That's kind of weird. I wonder if this thing is... Okay, the texture is kind of weird. It's all like fluffy. Excuse me. Okay, that's probably edible, but that tastes kind of weird to me. Texturally and not quite bitter, but it felt like it could be. But anyways, so I got one little Broadbean. Woohoo! Alrighty guys, that's it for me. As I said, I'm not really feeling well, although you couldn't tell it because, you know, I'm running on adrenaline right now, but I am happy I got a lot done today, and I'm so happy that I got to harvest my first Satsuma orange. That was an Okitsu Satsuma. And thank you a bunch for following along with me, you guys. I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Bye! Okay, thought it was done, but I'm not. Still February 12th, kind of towards late afternoon. I just figured since I cleaned up the greenhouse, I would bring out some of my indoor seedlings, and I actually planted them out. So I have all kinds of little bok choy and spinach in here. This is where the daikons previously were, and then this is where the green beans were. There's a whole bunch of other little cool weather greens. Some I separated out into single plants, others I just left in bunches because then I can just pick them as cut and come again greens, or at least that's the theory. But anyways, there we go. We'll see how those grow.